If you guys think it's something you'd like to see, I'm happy to make a little video of the Temple of Heaven, which appears on the back of all of the pandas, so immediately recognizable. Let me know in comments, and if that's something you think you might like to see, then I'll try and put that up this weekend as well. But China, amazing place if you ever get a chance to go and see it. Welcome back, YouTube. Hope you watched the first part of this and enjoyed a nice cup of tea and are refreshed and ready to take a look through the next part of this mammoth unboxing. You saw from the first half that there were a few failures, a few disasters, and yeah, I learnt a few lessons, and I'm hoping that the next unboxing there'll be fewer disasters, but you never can tell. So let's take a look at the rest of the coins that you didn't already see, and let's take a look first at the half sovereign from 1989. The half sovereign is probably the nicest half sovereign, modern half sovereign you can possibly buy. The half sovereign is not incredibly expensive compared to the one sovereign. So if you just want a basic coin to collect of the 1989 and aren't worried if you have a sovereign or a double sovereign, then half sovereign is good. You can probably pick one of these things up for about $300, $350, something like that. This next one is one of my favourite coins. You all know that I have a love of these proof Libertads. 2010 was a good year. There are still quite a few of them around. They're fairly easy to pick up, and they're not as expensive as 2013, 2014, but still they had a low mintage. So I would certainly recommend the 2010. This particular one is arrived courtesy of EQ Gold. I got it with some eBay vouchers, which I could only use if I had an American PayPal account. So thanks very much, EQ. The next coin is the third coin in the 2009 set, and this one is the double sovereign, so two sovereigns worth of gold, £2 coin. Same fabulous design, lots of presents, and in fact this is a bargain if you have the cash to pay for a two sovereign coin. This is a great bargain because it's probably about the same price as a one sovereign coin, which has half the amount of gold in, because a lot of people collect the one sovereign as part of a set, whereas fewer people collect the two sovereigns. So you'll find the two sovereign is a really good deal. The three coin set is the easiest set to pick up if you're picking up a set. There is actually a 4-coin set which includes the £5 coin, which has just over an ounce of gold, but that makes the whole set massively expensive. So the value point is certainly with the 3-coin set, and I was very pleased with the results on this. The single sovereign originally was graded as a 67, but they gave me the opportunity to have the NCS, the conservation people, see if they could make it better, and it eventually got a 68 grade, which is actually pretty high. There are very few 70s for these coins. The final set of coins is kind of in the Speciality gold grading by NGC. So this one is a lovely coin, good condition, that I picked up in Australia, and it's what's called a closed 3. Only 25% of these 1873 $2.50 coins were closed 3. The others were open 3. So these are much rarer, much more difficult to find, and have a higher value. and I was very pleased. I didn't realise when I bought the coin it was a closed 3 until I started doing a little bit of research. The closed 3, the little prongs on the 3, are closer together. The open 3, they're wider apart, and they produced many more of the open ones than the closed 3 version. And I've been lucky with some of these variants on picking up some of the less widely available ones. I was also incredibly lucky to pick this one up. Also picked up as a raw coin in Australia, and I had it sent over to me in the UK. In fact, the guy I bought it from was visiting Scotland and sent it to me from Scotland to save me the postage over from Australia. But I didn't know what I was buying really when I bought it. But did a bit of research, found out its BG number, found out it was a genuine coin, and I didn't think it was in MS62 condition. But actually, looking at it again, I think it's got graded very well. And there are very few of these MS coins from this era surviving in good condition without holes and stuff. So really pleased with this. This is a very good result, I think, on this California fractional gold. The next coin is unfortunately in a details holder, but then I knew that would be the case when I bought it. I chose to have this graded because I wanted to have it in a slab. It proves it's genuine. It's much easier to handle these $1 gold coins in a slab because they're so tiny, and I know it's now protected and won't get lost effectively forever. So that was my choice. I don't think I've given it an amazing value by putting it in the slab, but I don't think I've lost anything on it either. So it's just a kind of choice of something to do. The other dollar coin I sent in was an 1851, and it got an AU55. There are a lot of these coins around. The Type 1 coins are plentiful compared to the Type 2 and Type 3 coins, and easier to get a grade on. I've noticed that some of the Type 3 coins are very difficult to get a grade on, and most of the ones I've sent in so far have been details graded. So nice genuine coin, and happy to have this in my collection. I've got a few of the Type 1s, and this will go in kind of nicely into that group of coins. I don't think I've got an 1851. I think I have got an 1851-0, but not an 1851. So this is kind of nice to have in a proper holder. Nice big pile this time of non-problem coins compared to problem coins, so that makes me happy. But the final one I've had graded is a Quarter Eagle Indian head. I think these are great coins, and in fact there are fewer of these around than the $5. Fewer than the $5 Indian head. They seem to be much less of them that have survived and are available than the slightly bigger coins. And in fact, the bigger pre-33 coins get, generally the more plentiful they are. Sometimes quite hard on these coins to spot the mint mark, but if you look carefully on the left-hand side, just above the twig, or just below the twig, you'll see a little D which has been worn. And on a lot of these coins, the D can be so worn that you may not even be able to see it very easily. So look out for the mint mark on this, and you'll be able to see to where to find these things on any coins that you get. So in summary, on balance, I think that I'm happy this time. Last time was a bit more of a disaster, this time less of a disaster, hoping the next time will be even less of a disaster. But I think that this is a pretty good, accurate grading from NGC, who do seem to be a pretty high quality company with pretty accurate grades on a lot of these older coins. So until late January, let's have your comments, and thanks very much everyone who's subscribed recently.